And a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City facing Leicester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, you can't watch Kevin De Bruyne and not be impressed, I think it's fair to say, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Alexander Zinchenko in the fullback positions. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside İlkay Gündoğan in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
This should be one to savour. Manchester City get the contest underway. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, they fancy a short one. Mahrez, blocking it, couldn't grab hold of it. No nonsense clearance. Jose Perez. Here's Tielemans. Will he find the net? He can't hold on to it. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Gündoğan. Riyad Mahrez. De Bruyne now. Gündoğan. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Mastery of the passing game. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can he take advantage? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do justice to how patient they were in the build-up. Just so composed, waiting for the right moment. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Joao Cancelo. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, lovely ball. Fernandinho. It's with Gundogan. No, high quality defending. City have the ball again. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Fine teamwork to win it back. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Still possibilities. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Tielemans. James Maddison. This attack looks highly promising. Great pressure to win the ball back. Tielemans. Maddison. Fruitful looking attack. And Iheanacho! It could be up for grabs. And cleared away.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Really getting stuck in defensively. Kevin De Bruyne. It's very attractive attacking football, and Mahrez comes into things now. But quick thinking defensively. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, good work by the keeper. Who can he pick out? A decisive clearance it was. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Sterling. And he read it well. And he might be through here. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And over comes the corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Fernandinho. City unable to retain possession. So a throw in here. Ruben Diaz. Joao Cancelo. Well, nicely cut out. Tielemans. Iheanacho. Well cleared away. And that's an important intervention. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. And Sterling has it. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Teammate in support. Terrific block. Iheanacho. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And the keeper has possession of it. And Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. He's taken on his opponent here. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Gundogan. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. City pushing forward with options available. Silva. Leicester doing well to win back possession. Maddison. Could be troublesome.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. James Maddison. Here's Ademola Lookman. Leicester couldn't hang on to it. Bernardo Silva. They've won back possession. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And Iheanacho has it. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Fernandinho. And Leicester come away with it. Iheanacho. Tielemans. Excellent defending. Joao Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Gundogan. Ball played nicely. It's very attractive attacking football, and Mahrez comes into things now. Fernandinho. Gundogan. Here's Bernardo Silva. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, let's look at the replay. They move the ball so well, just waiting for an opening, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So 2-0 now. Bernardo Silva. Sterling. De Bruyne now. Silva. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Mahrez. And pulled back. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Played over. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Well, it's one pass after another. And return to De Bruyne. It has to be! That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Now sending it in. Well, thumped clear. Mahrez. Flag up, tight offside. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Gundogan. Silva. De Bruyne now. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
James Maddison. De Bruyne. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And now it is there for him. And there it is. Another goal. And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. James Maddison. Lookman. Poor pass under no real pressure. João Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez. Fernandinho with it. Mahrez. Offside, a tight one. Tielemans. Well, that'll end up being the keeper's ball. Alexander Zinchenko. It's with Laporte. Ruben Diaz. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. And a strong tackle. Kevin De Bruyne. That is that for the first half here. Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Stuart.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Can he take advantage? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, good work by the keeper. And he read it well. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Here's Bernardo Silva. A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Mahrez. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. It has to be. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
De Bruyne. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And now it is there for him. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. And so the ball is rolling again, and Leicester are left with a mountain to climb here in the second half. Can they respond? Committed challenge. And Sterling has it. And reading it absolutely superbly. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defenders need to cover. But it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition and excellent movement. It just needed a much better finish.
Silva. Sterling has it. Laporte. Ruben Diaz. It's with Gundogan. A fine reading of the situation. It is to be a throw-in. And back with Thomas. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. And he saw the situation developing. Gundogan. Well, strong play here. Well-timed tackle. Lookman. Thomas now. Lookman. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Maddison. Will it happen for them? Shielding the ball superbly. Can they convert? Still alive. Well, threat averted. Gundogan. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. De Bruyne. City get the corner. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Number 14, Kelechi Iheanacho, and number 22, Kieran Hove, to be replaced by number 25.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Good control under pressure. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Bernardo Silva. Now Gundogan. Really good challenge. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
Substitution.
And Manchester City will go to their bench.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne, coming onto the pitch. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Phil Foden now. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. He's given us away.
Owen, happy birthday from your friend Jonathan Fish.
Vardy. Lookman. Nicely timed tackle. Joao Cancelo. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Fernandinho for once saw his pass devoured. Tielemans. Oh, the post denied him.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Joao Cancelo. Vardy. Well, not very clever defending. Space and time for the cross. Mahrez. And it's Ruben Dias. Fernandinho. Gundogan. Silva. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Ndidi. Lookman. And back with Ndidi. And barring the door was Laporte. Foden. Mahrez. Phil Foden now, applying vigorous pressure. Gundogan. It's with Joao Cancelo. The high press was very much on. Mahrez. Gundogan. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, he had the chance. He went for power. He might be regretting that now.
Well, he got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor miss.
Substitution for Manchester
A change in the offing for City.
Number 7, Raheem Sterling. Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Jack Grealish.
Jose Perez. And winning it back. Effective looking pass. Foden. On to Silva. Fernandinho failed to hang on to it. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they might be onto something. And now can he keep calm? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Leicester City.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Foden. A fine reading of the situation. Tielemans. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Vardy. And now Ndidi. And a good take under duress there. Losing possession here. And the emphasis is on creativity. Mahrez. Well, they keep passing away. And he's made headway. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. James Maddison. Vardy. Tielemans. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Fernandinho. And using his strength to shield them. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. And the early shower, this is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
To be replaced by
Substitution time it is. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Fernandinho. Here's Grealish. And Bernardo Silva has it. Now Gundogan. It should be. Great defending. Interception to snuff out the danger. Perez. Oh, terrific pass. And how about that for a save? Fernandinho. Joao Cancelo. Read it superbly to take back possession. Lookman. Here's Tielemans. And a strong tackle. Bernardo Silva. Here's Grealish. Mahrez. Will it be? Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. A change in the offing for City. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. Possession lost, intercepted. Lookman. Now Ndidi. So a throw in here. Gundogan. Now with Silva. Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo. And Leicester with the ball again. It is a decent-looking attack here. And players waiting in the centre. Excellent challenge. Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Giving the ball away. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Alexander Zinchenko. Phil Foden now. And very deftly cut out. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Çağlar Söyüncü. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Foden. It's with Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Well, they might be onto something. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Gundogan. Foden. Useful looking ball. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Ndidi. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Silva. A wonderful intervention. Foden. Well, strong play here. Oh, showing excellent vision. Closing down well. And Bernardo Silva has it. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Vardy. Here's Tielemans. He's in behind. Can they keep it out? Well, no damage done. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Ndidi. And here's Vardy. And winning it back. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Well, Derek, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, a lot of positives as we reflect on what we saw from Phil Foden in this match.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
Possibilities in the centre. Can he take advantage? And a goal! Not wasting much